Well, hello, my YouTube friends. So, this decanter, and I started this art project by putting pennies into this decanter, and you can see a couple right here, pennies that I had cleaned. Like underneath that Canada, there's a 1981 right there, and it's got some nice color in it. So I was doing that at first, and then some nicer pennies I would get, and then I'd put those in, and they would look good, but it was always pocket change. Then I had the idea of putting some proof cents in there, and I was putting one proof cent with every new pocket change cent I added, and that was going along pretty well. Then last week I ordered some proof cents from APMEX, and those were looking real good. And then I was going to, just continue the one for one, but there's not very many, really good looking cents in circulation. Cents that are, 1981, and 82. I always have to double check it. That's my arm reflecting on those. All right there. As long as they're like all copper. So there's not really very many like really nice looking ones still in circulation. And so it was taking forever to get some, to fill this up with nice. I started getting impatient. You can see one, the reverse of one right there. It's kind of purplish, got some nice color. With this last batch, I ordered some Canadians. You can see that that Canadian dove right there. So I started adding more and more of the proof cents because I enjoy looking at this decanter. Right, I don't always keep it in the sink, but right now the sun is coming in through the window, and it's hard to get a good image, a good view, because the light reflects off the glass. And I was trying to find a good way, finally settled on putting it in the sink as the sun comes through the window, because it's reflecting off the side of the sink right there, adding more light to it. So my copper art project continues. Okay, so let's head over to the kitchen table and we'll look at some of the coins that I'll be adding to it. For my own personal enjoyment. All right, hold on. All right, my friends. So these ones came in from APMEX a few days ago. I picked up 10 each of these 1960s, and these looked really good, except for that one. I might have to do something with that one. That one's not exactly BU proof-like, but okay. Man, both sides. All right, so that one's out. So, I did get some of those. Some of these 1967s, BU proof-like, with that target practice for skeet shooting right there, because I wanted to mix up a little bit the contents of the decanter. Also ordered 10 of these 1963, and these were really nice. These ones had a really good finish on them. So I saved a few of them in their original packaging, but I don't mind opening this one. I guess I could have done that ahead of time. So these 63s, whoop, and as everybody knows who's ever filmed coins for YouTube, they look way better in person than they do on camera. So I had 10 of those, so 30 total of the Canadians. Then I bought 50 of the 63s, and those turned out to be the nicest looking ones. This tube, and I kind of was gonna add them in a certain way, right? I had this big plan. So do I got all? Okay, yeah, these are all US proof cents. And at first I kind of didn't like the early proof style where the whole thing was shiny, but these are the ones that had the most, right? So that's a, you know, would that be a traditional proof style? But the 62, 63s, that one's got a really nice color on it. So I bought a tube of 50 of those. And like, so this one right here, I had them in a pattern where I thought I was going to add one pocket change coin and then put in some of the other ones. See, there's a leaf and then 2 US cents. There's another leaf, 2 US cents. There's a skeet shooting target practice. But I grew impatient because I knew that it would take like forever to get this many really pretty pennies in my pocket change. So I just started adding them to the decanter. These are the nicest ones, the deepest red ones, and they're almost all the 63s. Some amazing color. I already, separated those out. You saw a couple of them in my previous video. And the best of the best I'll put in the capsules. Okay, so this won't be going in there, although it is highly prized. I've had that for 2 years. Have I had it for 2 years? Had that for 2 years now. Still got that. I've had these two right here, and those aren't exactly cents, but these came from Silver Bar Stacker. Death from Below sent me a bunch of slabbed cents. Those are beautiful and amazing. I still have that. I still remember and love all the gifts that I have been given. Now this tube right here was a gift from Silverstruck, or is a gift from Silverstruck. It was a bank wrapped roll of 1960 1-cent pieces, and I opened it on air, but that channel has been deleted and that video along with it. So I'm going to be adding a few or many or most or a lot to the decanter because these are quite beautiful, highly prized. I mean, look at that one right there. I mean, some of these are just incredibly beautiful. Copper at times can hold its own with gold. Look at that one at the bottom right there. Got a little rainbow toning going on with it. And, all right, so I'll have to sort through and, the best of the best, separate out. which means I'll have to go back to the coin shop and get some more capsules. And you know what happens when you get to the coin shop. So, all right, my friends, that's an overview of the decanter. And for the verse of the day, we're going to go to the book of Ezra, chapter 8, starting with verse 25. And it reads, "And weighed unto them the silver and the gold, and the vessels, even the offering of the house of our God, which the king and his counselors and his lords and all Israel present had offered. I even weighed unto their hand 650 talents of silver, and silver vessels 100 talents, and of gold 100 talents. Also 20 basins of gold of 1,000 drams, and 2 vessels of fine copper, precious as gold." All right, my friends, you have a good day.